You know, we use public transit all the time, so if you are hopping on BART for your morning commute, you probably know the transit system no longer uses those paper tickets. You got to have those clipper cards. So what do you do with all the tickets that were already printed? Veronica Macias is at the Rockridge BART station in Oakland with a very creative answer.
So BART does something special when they retire their carts, and they thought, well, we have to do something with our old paper tickets. There's just so many of them lying around, and they decided to call fashion students to put these together and come up with some creative designs. Calling all fashion students, BART put out the call, and students in the Bay Area, they're putting their creativity to the test. Georgia Zacks is determined to get her vision on the runway. Despite the tickets being difficult to work with, she's accepted the challenge of using these old BART fare tickets and making an art piece that you can actually wear.
Yeah, we tried to imitate ruffles, and then we're going to try to imitate pleats. Like I said and we talked about, it's just not, it wants to go back to its original form.
The assignment is to create an innovative design for a fashion show this weekend called Project Doneway. It's one of the many events happening during Transit Month.
When you pin it sewing has been good. On industrials, the needle is thick enough to penetrate, so that's how we were able to make the bandeau top. But when you put eyelets in, it's really tough. It's not like fabric, it's not soft.
These students, many who rely on public transportation themselves, are vying for a prize, taking away first, second, and third place. Zacks isn't the only one determined to win, and her instructor feels that the projects help push their creativity.
When I was in college, I did something similar. So I'm very proud when students do something with unconventional materials, because then they think outside of the box.
So after Zacks' first idea for a skirt wouldn't withstand the weight, she and her group switched it up and decided to go with a new sketch.
The style of skirt would be almost like pleats, because their BART cards, we're just gonna mimic it almost like pleats and layer all the cards. It's gonna be like 20 with 8 rows of BART cards, and then 4 rows and layered.
Okay.
Yeah, layered top. It's almost like a cupcake or a cake.
No matter who wins for Best Dressed, it's a project these students will never forget, and future writers will never have to deal with losing these colorful paper tickets. So that fashion show is happening this weekend. It's on Saturday from 1 to 3 at the Rockridge BART station in the parking lot. There's going to be a runway, and there's also going to be prizes for students who take Best Dress.